So for our last guest, we want to welcome Nii Ardey and Ismail Quay, Ghanaian drummers and performance artists. Welcome. Thank you for joining us at the 2020 virtual Beaverton Night Market. It's an honor and a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you guys for coming. Thank you, and be patient with us. So my first question, why, how did you start drumming? Why you did that?
Well, I started drumming and dancing. I grew up in a house that raised fetish women and fetish men from my father's house. And my mother's house too is always also drumming and dancing. So this is how I was raised, around drumming and dancing. And also, in Ghana, every 1 block, every 2 blocks, every 3 blocks, it's always drumming and dancing. So if people are going somewhere, they like to walk instead of taking, trotro or bus. Because when you are walking, you still, you keep on dancing,
Yeah.
you keep on going. So, but after that, my uncle kind of start with me. We start doing drumming and dancing, perform in other places, and I also work in Art Council of Ghana as a professional drummer and dancer. And he took me to places like Rome, Romania, Switzerland, Germany, Russia, Puerto Rico, then America.
Wow.
That's great. Yes, you've traveled the world.
Yes.
You're a world traveler.
And I love it, I don't have to pay any penny.
Yeah.
You
Is there
That's
a
awesome.
spiritual meaning behind the music?
The drumming is, when the other day we did a dancing, it's called Tigali. Tigali is a dancing that when he's dancing, he invokes the spirit. And also, you can hear the drumming, you can hear the sound. Okay? You can hear the sound, but you can't see the sound. And that's the spirit of the music. That's the music, that's the spirit of the drum.
So I noticed you wearing special clothes today. So could you please explain what the meaning of those clothing?
Yes, this is our traditional dress. Okay, we use it for parties, we use it for musical instruments, we use it for marriages, for anything that is for marriage, everything. Yes, that's what we use it for.
What about the necklace you wear?
Yeah, the necklace is for, when sometimes you're performing, you have to put some. Sometimes we wear rare gold chain because Ghana we have gold, but when you are performing, you want to wear things like this to be really make it look nice and beautiful.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. I love the vibrant colors and the blues and the oranges.
Thank you.
Very nice. Just my type of colors.
Thank you.
I know you said that you traveled before you got to the US.
Yes.
When did you get here and how did you get here? I know the countries you mentioned, but is there a process?
Well, we came from Russia. Then when I get home, a friend of mine came to me. Then I was working in Art Council of Ghana as a professional drummer and dancer. And a friend came to me and said, "Oh, somebody I've heard of you. He wanted to come to the United States." So it was 9 of us. It was 9 of us. So the man picked people who are good. He picked people who are good, so 9 of us. Then we came down here. So when we came, we first came here, we were living in Virginia. We were living in Maryland. And then Maryland, we moved to Virginia. And then I lived in Virginia for 5 years. So I came to Portland to visit. But when I get here, people are nice. People see you, they say, "Hi, how are you?" Which is Virginia. People see you, they start looking at the ground. So when I came here and I went back to visit, and I saw a man walking towards me, looking at the ground, and I stop me and say, "Sir, have you lost your something so I can help you find it?" and he started laughing.
Yeah.
He started laughing, and I told him that, I used to live here, and I went to Portland to visit, and I did not come back. But because of people here, they see you, they don't say hi, they look at the ground. But Portland, they say hi.
Yeah.
And that's why
Yeah.
I stayed.
And this is one of the tradition we have here in Beaverton, and we are so proud. That's how much we are friendly and we are welcome anybody to come to our city. Like, this is our tradition we're proud of. So, like, many people, when they move from their country to the United States, they forget their roots or their tradition. What the things keep encouraging you to continue this legacy, to keep doing all those things?
Well, I'm here to share my culture for people here. So because sometimes, people doesn't have money to travel to Africa. So I'm here for them to be able to share my music, because music really doesn't make you sad. Music makes you happy, because I'm there to make people happy instead of sadness. And so that's why I keep on sharing my culture, telling people my culture, how we live, how we talk to people, how we smile, how we do things with people. So that's why I'm here to share, and I keep on doing that.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Thank
And
you.
I
That's awesome.
also have like a festival that I do every year. It's Omowo Festival, and I also own a drum shop on 34th and Belmont.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I really want to echo what Ahmed said about Beaverton being, a welcoming, embracing city. I'm so glad that you settled in Beaverton, because it's wonderful to have you here.
Thank you.
I'm just looking at your drums. Do they have certain names? Do you name your drums?
Well,
anything?
this drum is called Panlogo drum.
Uh-huh.
Panlogo is a dancing that when it comes out, it wasn't that good, because it was more, it wasn't appropriate for the kids in those days in Africa. So our government called the whole Panlogo group in the whole Ghana for them to come and perform for the public to see that if this is appropriate for the country. So my uncle, everybody comes and dance, and they were dancing the same. People put their hand on their mouth, and it's not really good. So my uncle changed the whole thing, and he put it in information. And that's why we have this particular song called Panlogo.
Nice.
Okay, that's great, like with this old legacy and tradition. So you mentioned you have like festival, or like next step will be like a festival. You do it every. Could you please give me more like more information about this festival, like how you manage it, like what kind of performance you will do? Is there any ideas behind it?
Where the festival we do is so actually today that we are doing this interview, it happens today in Ghana.
Oh.
The festival happened today,
Oh, nice.
Great.
which is, this festival means, we say Omowo. Omowo means, those days say, there's no rain. So when there's no rain, there's no food. There's no fish. So people are dying, birds are dying, animals are dying. So when it starts raining and food start coming, because when it's raining, fish too come to the
Yeah.
ocean.
Right.
So they have more fish and corn, so they say shame to anger. And that's what the meaning of Omowo. So every year we cook this corn and we share it. We give it to the ancestor sisters, people who have passed from the hunger. We throw the food and then the birds to all the animals that have passed how we honor them and give them a food. And that's the meaning of Omowo.
Oh, that's
And
wonderful.
it's a very, very fine festival. I mean, you can, people dressing, you see chiefs, they carry chiefs in people, I mean, it's really people really playing the drum, dancing, you know, running. It's all, it's good, it's good.
Sounds like
Yeah.
fun, active, energetic.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
seems like, you know.
Yeah, and maybe one day we can visit Ghana and we can
Yes, I will make you chief.
yes.
Yeah. There you go, but you're going to be the chief.
Yeah, no, I will not dance. Don't worry. Like,
He's the king and you're the chief.
for safety issue, because like they will thought they have earthquake or something.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So has this dance and music been passed from generation to generation? Are you?
Yes,
Yeah.
actually, my uncle and the house I grew up in. My grandmother was a fetish woman.
Right.
Was a fetish woman, so he was doing it, you know, through that. And when that woman passed, nobody see a death. Nobody see her when he passed. He went through a bush, and he never come back. So he passed on to my uncle. My uncle passed on to me, and also my father's side. So I'm around this drumming and dancing all my life,
Right.
you know. And so I started drumming and dancing when I was 3 years old.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. So young.
I started when I was 3 years old, and I've been to so many groups. Whatever group I have been, sometimes we have like 50 or 60 people, and sometimes they have to call a selection, like 15 people are going. How do you do to be part of the 15?
Right.
You got to work hard. You got to be good, and I'm always part of the 15. So I always thank God for giving me this opportunity and giving me this for me to share with the world.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
We appreciate
that's
it.
great.
Yeah.
So we will not let you leaving without hear something with these drums. Like, I'm super excited to hear something from the king of the drums. So let's hear something.
Okay, so this is my son here, Ishmael Kui.
Hey, nice to meet you.
He's going to back me up with the drum. So you're going to go. Okay, we have to put our mask on because we're going to sing. So.
Sure.
Okay. I like how you match like the mask with your clothing.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you can come to my store. My store is Anansebi, and I sell those masks over there. So, you
Okay.
can. So we're gonna play a song called Pan Logo. Pan Logo.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
What an
That's
incredible
awesome.
performance to end our night. That's
I like it.
wonderful.
Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. So that concludes the Beaverton 2020 Virtual Night Market. And we're so incredibly blessed to have you all here. We want to thank everyone. As we roll the credits, we want to thank all the wonderful people that made this happen. It's been wonderful having you all here. Joe, Jordan, Alexis, Jody, Sushmita for the lovely set. Look at the set. It's the classic Beaverton Night Market set that we've had tonight. And as we roll the credits, we want to thank everyone.
And I want to say thank you guys, and thank you for all the crew behind scenes. They work hard, especially Jordy, Alexis. They was like rock. Like they did a great job. Like it looked like a sale, work everybody. And thank you guys to allow us to be your host tonight. Thank you so much, and wish you a good night, and thank you. Have a good night.
Have a great night, everyone.